For alleged insider trading on the platforms. Just this week, three former and current congressional candidates were suspended by the prediction market Kalshi for betting on their own races. Observers have noted high volume wagers placed just before big events, including the airstrike that killed Iran's Ayatollah and the announcement of the U.S. ceasefire with Iran. Both platforms say insider trading won't be tolerated. But now, two Republicans in Congress are calling for the special operations soldier to be pardoned. One saying unless the Department of Justice plans on going after all the crooks in Congress currently insider trading, this is simply skewed justice.
The whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino. I was never much in favor of it. I don't like it conceptually, but it is what it is. No, I think that I'm not happy with any of that stuff.
In Paris, authorities are investigating if someone tampered with a weather monitoring device at Charles de Gaulle Airport because of a Polymarket bet over what the temperature would be. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
New clues this morning about the condition of Iran's new supreme leader, believed to be gravely wounded in the attack that killed his father at the beginning of the war. Sources tell multiple news outlets the new Ayatollah, Mojtaba Khamenei, is recovering from severe injuries to his face and legs, but remains mentally sharp, meeting with senior officials. The New York Times reports he needed 3 surgeries on his leg and is waiting for a prosthetic. His face and lips were burned so badly it's hard for him to speak, leaving the generals of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard to make key decisions. As the war enters its 9th week, President Trump says he feels no pressure to reach a peace deal with Iran. Action News Time 6:29. In our next half hour, crews are still on scene this morning of a crash that sent a car into a Fresno County canal.
We have the latest on the victim taken to the hospital and the investigation now underway.
And you're taking a live look from our Northwest News Sky Cam. It is cloudy to start the morning, but rain chances wait till the weekend. We'll time it out for you.
That was a drop the mic moment.
Auto celebrates Taylor Swift music as the hook will sing her greatest hits live.
Nice.
With guest judge Nikki Glaser.
My idol era.
American Idol, Monday on ABC and Disney Plus.
Even if your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can feel the flow, feel the breeze. And Dupixent helps them feel the heal. It helps calm the key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Dupixent is the only biologic therapy approved to treat kids as young as 6 months for noticeably clear skin and less itch. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent. Help heal their skin from within so they can stay ahead of eczema. Find an eczema specialist and ask about Dupixent today.
When it comes to winning experience, no one else can say they are the Curtis Legal Group. For over 70 years, we've been known in the Central Valley for winning. We are the Curtis Legal Group. We are your car wreck heavy hitters.
Call 1-800-433-0880. We couldn't find anyone from 1904 to give us an Electric Laboratories testimonial, but we did find these people.
Again, we're with electric cars, and they are a pioneer in the new generation of cars. Professional, up-to-date equipment. They're professional, and they are so car good.
I don't even consider taking my car anyplace else.
Electric Lab, since 1904. They do it all.
What's the Mad Mayhem difference? Real executive experience. As San Jose's mayor, Mad Mayhem balanced the city budget, reduced crime, and built housing. He's not from Washington, not from Wall Street. He's a mailman's son who knows California's become too expensive. He'll suspend the gas tax, overhaul state government, and turn billions in wasted money into effective investments in healthcare, housing, and schools. Democratic values, effective experience. That's the Mad Mayhem difference.
When it comes to winning experience, no one else can say they are the Curtis Legal Group. For over 70 years, we've been known in the Central Valley for winning. We are the Curtis Legal Group. We are your car wreck heavy hitters.
Call 1-800-433-0880. Central California's #1 news. This is ABC 30 Action News. This is Central California's
And good morning. As we get a live look here, our Kauai Health Skycam in Visalia. You're seeing that beautiful sunrise there this morning. Good morning to you in the South Valley. Thank you for waking up with us here at 6:30. I'm Jason Oliveira.
And good morning, I'm Jessica Harrington. Meteorologist Christine Gregory has a closer look at our AccuWeather forecast as you're getting ready to make your way out the door. Gorgeous sunrise out there, Christine.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Kind of a golden hour happening in Visalia right now. Downtown Fresno has its own nice sunrise as well. The clouds moving in are causing some of those really pretty colors in the sky. So we can thank the clouds for that. It's also creating a start to the morning that, while it isn't quite as cold as yesterday, it is still a little on the cool side, but we're in the 50s in Fresno. Few places like Merced, Madera in the 40s, but it's going to be a nice smooth morning with still dry conditions expected. If you have any plans from today into the start of Saturday, including the Clovis Rodeo, you should be okay. Temperatures this afternoon will be really in the 70s for the last time before the weekend, and then we've got cooler air, 60s between Saturday, Sunday, and then those rain chances that include the evening Saturday and then the morning Sunday. So the timing may favor you if your plans aren't at night, but we do have the latest timing of the rain coming up in just a bit. We'll talk more about that in the forecast.
Good morning, Christine, and good morning, everyone. Let's rip that live traffic tracker. Take a look at your end of the week commute. We're going to start things off in the McSwain area, State Route 140 at Quinley Avenue. CHP is still currently investigating a major traffic collision in this area. Quinley Avenue to Station Avenue is currently shut down and with no estimated time of opening. So this part of your morning drive, you're going to want to look for alternate routes. And that's for traffic. I'm Officer Saldana with the California Highway Patrol, reminding you to buckle up. The rodeo's in town. Jason and Jessica, back to you.
All right, officer, thank you. Well, new on Action News, a woman is in the hospital this morning after a vehicle she was in went into a canal in eastern Fresno County.
It happened just before 11:30 last night on Jensen Avenue. Now, just east of the town of Minkler, CSB officers say a car was doing donuts in the area near the canal before going into the water. Two of the people inside were able to swim out. That's when they called CAL FIRE for help to find a woman. She was soon located downstream in the canal and taken to Reedley Hospital, where her condition remains unknown. We're told that she could not swim very well. Officers arrived and arrested the driver for being under the influence, and right now they're waiting for a diver to become available to get the vehicle out of the water.
Also new on Action News, police are looking for those responsible for an attempted armed robbery in Northeast Fresno. It happened after 9 last night in the parking lot of the Saison restaurant on Willow and Shepherd. Police say 2 people got into an altercation with the victim and attempted to take property before leaving the scene. The victim was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Detectives are conducting a follow-up investigation. No suspect information has been released at this time.
Also new on Action News, a food giveaway is not happening today in Porterville due to vandalism to the Porterville Kiwanis storage unit. These are images from the Kiwanis Facebook page. Members say the shed was broken into yesterday morning. They say gardening equipment and donated supplies meant to help people in the community were stolen. Anyone with information is asked to contact Porterville Police.
Fowler police secured the scene overnight for rescue efforts to find a missing Fowler man. An industrial employee disappeared and was last seen working at the National Raisin Company Fowler processing plant.
Danielle Burke North joining us now live from the scene, breaking down details on his disappearance and this morning's diving rescue efforts. Danielle.
That's right. Fowler police brought in potable divers from Salt Lake City, Utah to help carry out a hazmat diving rescue mission this morning. Now we're here at the National Raisin Company where those divers are set to come out and where that missing man was last seen. Also panning a little bit more to my right, we can see a police vehicle here that's been here all night long and all these morning hours while we've been out here helping to secure the scene. Now 39-year-old Juan Patino was last seen near a water digester here at the processing plant. Employees working at the facility say Patino was last seen at an irrigation pond pumping rainwater off a tarp. They became worried after he did not log back into that location after an hour, and his work vehicle and hard hat were left there. Fowler police found a tear in the canvas cover of the water digester when they arrived.
The chemicals that are inside of that digester are very caustic, and it requires a specialization of a commercial diver to come out and dive in that environment.
Fresno County Fire and Cal OSHA also helped with the investigation. Fowler Police again overnight helping secure that scene. I can still see one of the units behind me has been here all night long. Those hazmat divers will come out this morning to help with that rescue. We'll continue to update you with the latest. For now, Danielle Burke North reporting in Fowler, ABC 30. Back to you.
All right, Danielle, thank you. Meantime, in a breaking news update now, police are working to learn more about a man who was injured after being hit by a train in central Fresno. Police say the man was injured on his right leg, but it's not life-threatening, as officers believe he was crossing the tracks at Blackstone and McKinley when he was struck by the train. Several emergency crews responded. The investigation remains ongoing. Meantime, in another Action News update, the family of Caleb Quick hosted a worship and remembrance event in the same parking lot where he was killed 1 year ago. It was back on April 23rd, 2025, when Caleb was gunned down outside of a crowded Clovis McDonald's on Willow and Nees. Now, last night in that same parking lot, a crowd of Caleb's friends and family members gathered to remember the young life cut short. A growing memorial still stands at the site of the shooting. Inside of a Fresno County courtroom just last week, we learned that the murder, believed to be done by a teenage couple, was revenge for numerous sexual assaults allegedly committed by Caleb. Now, his father calls the allegations baseless, saying there is no police report of any kind. Caleb's loved ones continue to push through the pain.
It's never going to go away. You just learn to live with the pain that it was caused.
The legal process is far from over as we await to see if a judge will have both teenagers face charges in either juvenile court or adult court.
We are continuing to keep a close watch on the hog fire burning near Pine Flat Lake. An ABC 30 insider sent us these images of the site Wednesday night. The blaze is burning along Trimmer Springs Road. So far, 215 acres have been scorched by the flames, which are 95% contained. CAL FIRE says crews are working to build and improve control lines, but steep terrain is making it difficult. These two areas are under evacuation warnings along Pine Flat Lake. You can see them here on your screen. Anyone in those areas should be prepared to leave at a moment's notice. We'll keep you updated on the hog fire, both on air and online at abc30.com.
In Tulare County now, the National Weather Service determined it was, in fact, a tornado that caused this damage to a meat market in Terabella. That makes it now the fourth confirmed tornado during Tuesday's storm. In surveillance footage obtained by Action News, you can see a man try and shelter in a car before those winds uproot a tree and send wood paneling flying through the air. Now, from a different vantage point, you see a small dog running for shelter as well. The meat market owner said no animals or people were hurt, but he does estimate that the damage will cost him thousands of dollars. ABC 30 Insider video shows the spiraling cloud that formed in the sky that day. The National Weather Service says the EF0 tornado touched down at 6:33 in the evening for 1 minute and reached speeds of up to 80 miles per hour. The four confirmed tornadoes tie the record for the most twisters in one day in our area. Right now, we're going to take you live outside, 640. Here's what we're looking like at our IQ Selma Skycam overlooking Highway 99.
Absolutely gorgeous views as these clouds make their way through the area. Christine is promising us that the rain shouldn't be happening today, but it is going to give us some gorgeous views like this one.
Yes, it's always nice to see the clouds moving in the morning because that's what gives us those really pretty sunrises, and that's what we're seeing. But we do have rain chances to discuss for those who have evening plans Saturday. That's the focus of the start of them, which may affect the Clovis Rodeo during the evening. We do have the rain arriving again between about 4 and 7 p.m. and it will be blossoming even on the east end of the valley. So Clovis definitely in jeopardy of some of those showers and temperatures that will be much cooler than they are today. So make sure that you bring your jackets and don't be surprised if you still see those raindrops into Sunday morning. Low pressure is already making its way close to us. This is the reason why we have rain chances this weekend, but it's also giving us a little bit of cloud cover for our morning. Some drizzle along the coast, but a lot of that is starting to dry out, not expected to affect us, but we'll feel